surprise raids made by the Swamp Fox and his freedom fighters against redcoat garrisons and supply lines made a shambles out of General Cornwallis's battle plans. With his strategy disorganized, Cornwallis called upon his most capable officer, Colonel Tarleton, to hunt down the Swamp Fox and capture him. The wily Tarleton set an elaborate trap to capture his quarry. But the Swamp Fox got wind of it and turned the tables, leading Tarleton into a trap of his own devising. Tarleton and a few of his men fought their way out of the trap. And now, in this program titled A Case of Treason, we find the elusive Swamp Fox chasing the very hounds that set out to trap him.
Safe there. It'll strengthen Mary's usefulness to us in the future.
Like a homing pigeon, he sure knows where to go.
You still don't think Mary's on our side, do you, Plunkett?
You're going to marry the lady, General. You ought to know. I'll take your word for it.
That's fair enough.
We going to take him, friend?
No, we'll ride over there and storm around a bit. Let Mary have a chance to show what a staunch Tory she is by defending him. Let's go.
It's the Swamp Fox.
Are you sure, Joseph?
Tail on his hat and everything. Yeah, ma'am.
Hide upstairs, Colonel. I won't let him search the house.
Have you a loaded pistol, sir? Mine's been fired. Here.
Now upstairs, quickly, Colonel.
Open the door.
I'll take the other one, Father.
Open the door, I'll break it down. Joseph. A little slow answering the door, Miss Vidal.
We open our door to friends, Mr. Marion.
Tory sympathizers and redcoats, you mean?
You're not welcome here, sir. Show him out, Joseph.
I'll go when I'm finished.
Then state your business. What is it you want?
A redcoat officer by the name of Tarleton. We lost him hereabouts. Figured maybe you might have seen him. Well, have you?
I'll speak for my parents. No, we haven't.
I hope you're telling the truth, Miss Vidal. If I catch you giving aid to the enemy, we'll have to put a rope around that pretty little neck of yours. And I must say, it's a neck to be kissed rather than stretched. Well, you certainly know how to use that hand, don't you?
I also know how to use this. Now get out.
Your charming daughter's loyalty to the crown speaks well of her training. I only wish that my cause could inspire such devotion. Good day, monsieur, madame. You have to cock the hammer on a pistol before you can fire it. All right, men, let's go.
Well, he won't come back here very soon. I told him I'd shoot him if he did.
I don't know how to express my gratitude. I shall be eternally indebted to all of you.
It was no more or less than any loyal subject of His Majesty would do. And now, if you'll excuse me, I'll have Joseph fix tea.
Under the circumstances, sir, I don't think it'd be wise for me to expose myself alone on the highways. Would you be good enough to send a message to my dragoon headquarters at Monk's Corners?
I'll take it myself. You'll find paper and ink at the desk.
Thank you.
Will you be good enough to have Sam bring the carriage around, please? And if you have no further use for that, my dear. Monk's Corner, Sam.
Sent an old man Vidot for an escort of dragoons.
Yes, Tarleton's no fool.
We gonna wait for him?
Let's not stretch our luck too far, Peter. Back to camp.
You've been most helpful, Monsieur Vidot. I shall make it a point to inform my Lord Cornwallis of your most generous cooperation. Good night, Mary.
Good night.
I can't tell you how much I'm looking forward to our next meeting. Madam.
Colonel.
Monsieur Vidot. Lieutenant Peters?
Yes, sir.
We're going by Bull Creek Road.
Very good, sir.
I'm glad that's over. Anything wrong, dear?
No, I don't think so. It's just that Tarleton makes me nervous. He looks at me as if he were thinking one thing while saying another.
Now, let's not imagine things, Mary.
I guess I'm a little jumpy tonight.
There's a message for you, Miss Mary.
Dear Mary, I must know the number of dragoons with Tarleton and which road they're taking to Monk's Corners. Write it down so there will be no mistake and give it to my man Parker, waiting in the garden. Who gave you this message, Joseph?
I don't know, but he was dressed like one of Mr. Marion's men. Is there an answer, miss?
I'll take care of it. Mr. Parker?
Over here, ma'am. I'm sorry to disappoint you.
You tricked me.
That's right, my lovely. When Tory ladies are kissed by rebel leaders, methinks they should protest more forcibly. Lieutenant Peters.
Yes, sir.
Watch her. Dear Fran, Tarleton has 7 dragoons with him, and he's returning to Monk's Corners by the Bull Creek Road. Good luck, darling. Signed, Mary. Very touching little note, Miss Vidot. Enough to put a rope around your neck.
You can't be serious.
I was never more serious in my life. Passing on military information to the enemy is an offense punishable by death. Lieutenant Peters.
Colonel?
Would you see that the carriage is brought around to front? We're taking Miss Vidot to Charleston.
Yes, sir.
May I have a few minutes with my mother and father?
Well, as much as I dislike hurting those good people, I suppose I can't refuse.
Tarleton, what brings you back? Nothing wrong, I hope.
A great deal wrong, sir. I'm afraid it'll be a terrible shock to both of you.
Please let me tell them. Maybe I can make it sound not quite so awful. You both know my sympathy lies with the colonists. I've made no secret of it.
Your sympathy is one thing, but passing military information to the enemy is treason. In plain words, sir, your daughter is a spy.
There must be a mistake, Tarleton.
No, Father. There's no mistake. What the Colonel says is true. I did pass information to Francis. At least I thought it was going to him. Unfortunately, it was a trick, and I was caught.
The guilt is
Please,
not hers.
Father. It's only natural you should want to protect me, but the guilt is all mine. You and Mother had nothing to do with it. I'll gather a few things for the journey.
Journey?